Hi everyone. So on behalf of Women's Ministry, I'm here today to say a few words recognizing Pastors Appreciation Day. You all know when we are put onto the stage, but whatever I'm going to say to Pastor and everyone, I really mean that. It's not just for the sake that I have to say nice words about you. First of all, Pastor, we acknowledge and thank you for everything that you are doing for church, helping each and every family grow, not only just preach, but thank you for everything that you are doing for this church, being our shepherd. We all know that pastor's primary job is to preach, pray, and do God's work. Excuse me. Many think that pastor job might be an easy one. It's a Sunday only job where every corporate job goes to 5 days a week. And many might think that, oh, it's a Sunday thing, just prepare one message. But I see that most of you know, but I just wanted to reiterate that it's a 365-day job. It's 24/7. It's not just a 9 to 5. Anytime you send a text, we normally don't think that what pastor and their families are going through. This is not just for Pastor Charles, but all the pastors that we have here. They are supposed to, they're expected to respond to call, texts, or you might be having a fever, but you are expected that they need prayer, they need to be there. I came across a funny note here, Pastor. Pastor is a hardcore devil-stomping ninja empowered by the Holy Spirit. I thought that's funny. So I think that you all need to be part of that ninja team. So thank you to all the ninjas who are fighting for us. Like Pastor said, there is a spiritual battle that goes on every day. So I hope you all are part of that ninja team. Pastor and Shiva, I really appreciate you both for the burden that you have, how much time you had invested both understanding the church history, connecting with the previous pastors, not just come and do the job. You just, got to the core of it. When you first came, many times, I don't know many of the church members' names, but Shiva knows, one time Shiva had to send me a text. I was referring to one kid by a father's name, and she was like, hey, that kid's name is. Or like, I've been here for more than a decade, I don't know the name. But it might not sound as a big deal, but how much effort that you put, remembering each and everybody's name. I just wanted to point out few other things that you do. You pass out the anniversaries and for birthdays. How much time you put that, you both put in thinking about each and every individual here. So that means a lot. Thank you for that. And also, it's very rare that back in India, pastors, you always connect, but you both take time standing, no matter what's going on lunch, you always be standing there. It's not easy. You're standing there for a couple of hours and still you take that time to connect with them, because everybody, I know sometimes, there's always a queue for pastor, but pastor, although if he's not able to talk to you, but you still make that eye contact and you say that, you connect with them. So thank you, Pastor. And lastly, Pastor always make sure that people are recognized for what they are doing for this church. There are, church is not run by pastor alone, but each and every individual in this church. And pastor, you always call out that names, small or big. Thank you for, calling them out and recognizing them. That is so thoughtful. And also I see that God has given you a special talent, pastor, where you are able to connect with all the individuals, all the generations, I would say. So, thank you for that, and thank you for being approachable for all of us and for your dedication and your leadership. Thank you. At this time, I want to thank other pastors. I don't want to miss out the names, so I thank all the pastors here who are part of the Ninja group too. They all have their other commitments, but amidst that, they put hand in hand with our senior pastor and fill the gaps, leading worships, giving sermons, and praying for each other. So thank you so much to all the other pastors. Thank you. Just wanted to say this Bible quote from 1 Thessalonians. Now we ask you, brothers and sisters, to acknowledge those who work hard among you, who care for you in the Lord and who admonish you. Hold them in the highest regard and love because of their work. Live in peace with each other. Not only on this Pastor's Appreciation Day, let's have the mindset to appreciate others, not just the pastor. Appreciate each and everybody for what they are doing and build others. Finally, I want to close with this promise from Matthew 28:20 that says, "May God be with you always to the very end of the age. As you as a family serve for God's kingdom, I pray and bless Pastor and Pastor's family in every ministry that you are doing for His kingdom." Thank you.